channel. As you can see, I got all of this stuff in front of me. So today I'm doing my very first cooking video. A couple times a couple people asked me to cook like one of my favorite dishes I like personally myself. Excuse me. So I'm making chicken tacos. So let me tell y'all the ingredients. So I got, well, I love these taco shells. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can't even see my hand, but I love these taco shells. These taco shells like already taste like Doritos and they're already ready to go. I ain't gotta cook no shells. I use two type of taco seasons. I've never had this one before. I've never had this one before, so it's my first time trying this. And I use this one occasionally, so I kind of like mix them both together. I got some fresh limes, fresh tomatoes. Put that in there. I have a jalapeno. I have two habanero peppers. I got an onion, which is right over here. Cilantro, the chicken. There's olive oil. I have different seasons. I'll talk about the seasons as I go along. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do this the best I can sitting down. I probably should have did this in the kitchen, but didn't really want to because I wanted to make sure I used the green screen as well. Everything has been washed, you know, corona free over here or whatever. So let's get into it. I do got some gloves because, you know, safe cooking is the best cooking. Let me take my Apple Watch off. Throw it over there. So let's get into it. So how everybody been doing? I'm going to try to go through the recipe as I cook it. It's not really, and talk at the same time and talk about other stuff at the same time. So first we're going to get our little cooker on to about medium. Then, you know, you put your olive oil. I'm generous when I cook with the seasonings and stuff because, you know, I like a good cooking. Now this is just, I pre-diced up all of the chicken breast. I got it in a nice little Ziploc baggie. Everything has been washed already and cleaned again. Nobody coming for me. So this recipe wasn't my recipe initially. It was my mom's recipe. But I like it, you know, a little spice on the spicy side because I'm spicy. But yeah, I like it a little spicier. So what I did was I just took her recipe and then added some habanero pepper to it. Oop, to the salsa that I'm making. And then a fresh jalapeno. That way it gives it kind of a little bit of an extra kick. Hold on. Move this around a little bit. Oh, wait. Thumbnail. This is probably going to be a long video. Got it. Okay, good. That's out the way. So while the chicken is cooking, I'm going to get it to stand up so that I'm just going to pour this in there. Don't worry, y'all. My chicken is very clean. I cleaned her up just earlier today. So originally I was going to do a mukbang today. But then I was like, I do want to know. I do a mukbang quite often. Let me do something a little bit different. I know I got to talk a little louder because of the stuff that's cooking. But I was going to do a seafood mukbang today, and I said, no, let me do something a little bit different. So I know I've been asked to do a cooking video, so I want y'all to tell me how I did. So I'm just going to give this a nice little chop. I like to chop it a little bit more. I'm probably not going to need both of these. I like to chop it up a little bit more fine. You know, to kind of like thin it out a little bit. This should probably be like an ASMR video instead of a cooking video. with all of the noise. But yeah, it's cool, whatever. So just give this a nice little chop. I probably should have did this in the kitchen instead of over here, but it's cool or whatever. It's cool, so that way I'll be able to see. Cool it, honey, cool it, cool it, cool it, cool it, cool it. I probably should have pre-chopped this. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm still giving this a nice little chop. And y'all probably wonder why I'm cooking with gloves. I don't know why. It's just something I think is very sanitary to do to cook with gloves. Even though I did wash my hands, but it's, to me, it's best to just cook with gloves on. I'm probably not gonna use too much cilantro because I don't want it. Like, it's kind of like pico that I'm making, but it's like my own spin to it. So it's gonna have tomato, cilantro, onions, lime, jalapeno, and then 2 habanero peppers. Making sure y'all can still be able to see. Oh, by the way, so the way I personally like this season is I use a little of everything. So this is just granulated garlic. You can use any granulated garlic that you want. And you just give it a nice coat on all the chicken. That's from Costco. Black pepper. And then I don't want to season too heavy because I am adding more taco seasoning on top of it. This season is really good. I use this on pretty much everything. Tony's Creole seasoning. I'm giving away my secret recipe. My goodness. A pinch of salt. When I say a pinch, I do like a little shake. A little shake. Now this is taco seasoning. I got this from Costco, but you can be a little bit more generous with this one so that way the taco flavor really soaks it in there. So I kind of open the bigger part and just sprinkle. And I don't know the exact amount that I'm using because I pretty much just, honestly, I've made this so many times. I just do it to eye. Also, what I recently just started doing, because I thought it would be like a good idea, I add a little lime. And then just give it like a, a little zest. So just give it a couple of squeezes in there. And make sure you get some of all of the chicken. Even put it in, it drops in the pan too. That's cool too. Because then it brings up the other seasoning that's on the pan. Now, I normally, when I squeeze the lime on the chicken, I normally do a whole lime. Y'all should smell how good this smells. And then just give it a quick turn. Give it a quick turn. So that way your chicken is well seasoned. And just turn it down a little bit so that way it can cook all the way through. Now I just let this cook for like a nice little golden brown. And that way the flavor really get into the chicken. So now I'm going to do one of these bowls. Probably not, I normally make a bigger bowl than this. Because since I forgot the mixing bowl, And then I went to Target and still didn't get a mixing bowl. Just gonna make a little smaller bowl of this. I'm probably making a mess. So cooking for me is something like I've always enjoyed. It honestly, it keeps me calm. Like it helps me find a place of like calmness and like I'm relaxed when I'm cooking. And I put a lot of like love into my cooking. I feel like the food don't come out right if you don't, you know, if you don't cook with love. Since it is Taco Tuesday, I thought I would do my little taco recipe. Now I'm probably not going to use all of that. I always do like a whole cilantro and maybe like half of the cilantro. Yeah, I don't hear those clacking together. Give it a nice chop. I probably should have put chop on this. Honestly, this recipe doesn't take long at all. This is like an easy, you know, come home from work, what you gonna feed your significant other or your kids. You can cook this for your kids. I learned how to make this when I was like a teenager by watching my mom make this. You can also teach your kids, you know, how to cook this. It's very simple, it's very inexpensive. You can get like a whole pack of chicken breasts for like $10, $15. I think this is a little bit more. I think that's organic chicken, because that's the only one I really saw. Now normally I would go and wash this off, but purposes of the video, I'm just gonna keep going. It's always good to keep a knife. Now you can use, these are Roma tomatoes, I believe, but you can use any tomato you want. Just make sure you can like be able to like dice it. So I just cut that off, cut this off. Put it in a little bag over there. I'm gonna slice it down the middle, and then I personally lately been cutting out the inside since the last time I made tacos. That keeps it from being really like slimy. So just cut the inside out. And you want to just give it a nice dice. But yeah, I'm adding that to the bowl of cilantro that's already cut up, so that I just cut up. And then our chicken is cooking good. I'm gonna need some hot water in a second. Probably won't, because it's making a good juice. So just give these a quick little chop. Next time I'll probably do this in the kitchen, because this isn't a lot, so that way y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just cutting up the tomatoes for the, I don't know what it's really called. I think you could call it salsa, but I just call it tomato, cilantro, and onions. So that's really all it is, and it's really easy to make. I don't know how I'm doing. Y'all comment down and tell me how I'm doing, because this is my first time doing a cooking video. I normally only sit and eat, but I wanted to do some different content, you know, give y'all variety for stuff that I know how to do. Next time I'm gonna prep this a little bit better. This is real time consuming. Honestly, this meal takes about an hour to maybe like an hour and a half. It's not really much, it's just a prep, which will take a really long time. Honestly, the prep is not that long either. I just like my chicken breasts cut up, so I just cut them up a little bit. And that's pretty much it. But you can do this recipe with any meat, chicken, pork, beef, you know, whatever you like. I just like chicken tacos better. Well, I like any tacos in general. Tacos are like one of my favorite foods, that and seafood. That's why y'all can eat a lot of seafood. I think that's enough tomatoes, but I don't want it too tomatoey. So let's go with some tomatoes. So now, I've never really set and did measurements, but because I used a little bit of extra tomato, I'm going to add the rest of that cilantro I had into the mixture, so that way it wouldn't be like too tomatoey, if that makes sense. So the chicken is cooking really well, almost finished. So now, this is just a regular green jalapeno. What I do is chop that off, and then I remove, depending on like how hot I want it and like what am I making it for. Since I'm not the only one that's gonna eat this, I don't want to make it like, I take out some of the seeds because the seeds are what make it spicy. So on one of them I'll probably dump out the seeds, and then one of them I won't. Just dump the seeds out, and then just hope y'all can see this, and then just chop it up. Now when I learned how to make this from my mom, she didn't put jalapenos in it because of course like my grandma ate it, and you know, people who didn't really like spicy food was eating it. But when I became an adult and I started cooking it for myself, I was like, let me try to add some spices to it. I normally make this in a much bigger bowl and a little bit of a bigger space. Or a lot of bigger space. But this is what it's looking like so far. Because it is a smaller bowl, I'm not going to make it like, I'll probably use one habanero pepper and a whole jalapeno. I'm not going to make it too spicy. Because I feel that I'll probably use half of that onion too. Because I wasn't trying to make a lot of this. Because I think I'm eating spaghetti in a couple of days. So I didn't really want a lot of taco leftovers. Just dice it up however size you want it or how big you want it. I like stuff like this a little bit more fine, so that way the spice of it spreads out throughout the like entire little, I guess you can call it pico, but it's not really pico. I don't know. I just call it tomato, cilantro, and onions because that's really pretty much what it is. So the chicken is pretty much cooked. So y'all can see that. Pretty much, I'm just pretty much pan frying it, and then I turn it down real low. Turn it down real low. And then I add this to it, which is a McCormick chicken taco mix. Now, because I'm using 2 different packets, I'll probably use half of this one and then half of the other one, and then add maybe just a little. I'm gonna have to stop and go get some water. Then I'm gonna use that whole thing. Normally I'll do half and half, but since it all kind of like poured out. And I've never used this one before, so I don't know how this won't really taste it. I'll use half of this just for the added flavor. Now you can pour as much or as little as you want, but yeah, I'm just gonna use half. I'll be right back. I need to go get some hot water. Okay, Mortimer, I'm back. I have to get something to drink too, y'all, because I'm a little thirsty. It's hot. Okay, so now I have a whole cup of hot water, but I'm not going to use all of the hot water. I've been making this for like a really long time, so I can pretty much just measure this to eye on how much water I really need. So like, you can see like the seasoning is sitting. This smells really spicy. I ain't even gonna lie. So you can see the seasoning is sitting on the meat. That's why. So I turn the heat up to medium, and I just add a little water. Now what the water's gonna do is gonna cook the seasoning into the meat. So now it's probably like, I'm not good at measurement, so it's probably like a half a cup maybe, if not that. Just when you make it, if you make this, just look at it and you can see how much water you need, so that way it doesn't give you like a thick consistency. You know what I mean. So it's not like the seasoning is not caked up on the chicken. So now that it'll kind of like boil all in one. Wait, let's turn this down because I don't want this to cook too much. Cook too much. So now I'm cutting up a habanero pepper. Now, word of advice, be careful with this. Because one time I was making this and I rubbed my eye. Child, I thought I was gonna die. I rubbed my eye. It was burning for about like 5 hours. I had to like stop cooking and everything. I was like, I honestly was gonna pour milk on my eye. It was just burning so bad. So with this, these are like really hot because they're habanero peppers, but they say just use a sliver. I'm gonna use a little bit more than the sliver because I like it a little bit more spicier than others. I don't know about y'all, but you don't have to add the habanero pepper. I add the habanero pepper because I like it a little spicy. Excuse me. When my mom was making it, she wasn't adding habanero pepper to it. That's just something I did when I became an adult. So this could be a long video. Sorry, I guess I can't just do it. So now we're gonna dice up the onion. Now, I guess it's particular where you're supposed to cut onion. I just cut off what I don't want to use. And because this is a smaller dish, I am going to use only like half of this onion because it's cooking really well. If y'all could smell this, ooh, my God. It smells so good in here. So I'm just going to give this a nice half, like so. Just put that in there, and then I just peel the skin off. Just peel that back. And then I kind of just, and I kind of just cut it this way. Kind of just give it a dice. The one thing I did forget was sour cream, and I was just at Target, so I had to get an extension cord for the cooker. And then I got some gingerbread houses for a different video for my vlog channel. I was gonna do vlogmas, but then I changed my mind. I'm just not that busy to have a video ready today, to where it'll be like good content. Oh, also, if you haven't already, go watch my Thanksgiving video. Yeah, don't sleep on it. Honestly, the way I'm dicing it, I'm probably not going to use all of this onion because I don't want it too oniony. But you can dice it however size you want it, big, little, medium, you know. Like I said, I like it cut a little more fine. Y'all, food is my friend. I love to eat and cook. The onions are getting to me. It's like I'm cutting onions and then the lights. Oh, Jesus. I should have had a piece of bread. Ooh. I hope it don't look too messy on camera. Ooh, too high, low, all that down. Ooh, them onions are strong and it's fresh. So that onion is fresh. So yeah, now the chicken is cooking really well. I got it on low because I don't want it to cook too much. Now, this type of dish like tacos will always be better the next day. And the reason why I say that because once all of the seasons set into the meat, it'll just be so flavorful. So, muy caliente. And then it'll be, ooh, these onions get to me. And it'll be even be a little bit more spicier too. So because this is diced so well, I'm not gonna use all of this onion. I'll probably use like that much. And then just add it to the bowl. Now normally when I make that, I make it in a much bigger bowl. But you got to use what you got around you. Do a little bit more. So yeah, now that is done, let me clean up my little, oh, them onions got to my eyes now. I feel a tear coming, I feel it coming. That is done. So take this. So now I'll squeeze about 2 whole limes into this bowl. Now this is just made to my liking. I don't know if this is the right way or the traditional way how to make this. I just made this for me. Now you can do this any kind of way you want it. You don't have to do it my way. You can use already, oh, the onions. Already like lime juice in a container. I prefer to use fresh limes because the flavor is just better to me. Again, that's just to me. You can do it whatever way you want to do it. Damn, the onions. Now the lime is just giving it the juice that it actually needs, and it's hitting all of the stuff inside the bowl. I'll probably use 1.5. That's the reason why I took the inside of the tomato out, so that way it don't be too slimy. I was supposed to do a mukbang today, and I was like, they always see me eat seafood. Let me do something different. And also what I'm going to do is add a little pepper. And then a little salt. And then you just give it a mix. Like I said, when I do this, it's normally in a much larger bowl. But I have bought some bowls for like, honestly, this video, and I couldn't find them in the garage, so I had to use what I had around the house. So now you just give it like a good spin. So that way all of the fixings get all around. The chicken is pretty much done. It's just soaking in its juices. Soaking in its juices. Normally when I cook, I have so much fun. I'm listening to music, I'm dancing, I'm watching TV. I'm probably watching a YouTube video. The music's on, the YouTube video's on. But I can't really hear what's going on, but like I'm watching it. So I probably use a little too much cilantro, but that's okay. Because I like cilantro anyways. Especially when it's mixed like this. So now, let me try to like make that look a little bit more presentable. So this is pretty much what it looks like inside. And I put that on top of the tacos when I eat them. So the chicken is pretty much cooked. It's pretty much cooked. And I'm just letting it like soak in all the juice. Now you can do this, put this chicken on top of nachos, you can put it on top of a salad, you can put it on top of whatever your heart desires. It's not no like one way to do it. Try to clean some of this stuff off a little bit. There's not no like one way to really do it or eat it. So let's get on to the cheese. Now, I know there's cheese already grated. I don't want to touch this, put cheese on it. Don't worry, my hands are clean. Because I washed them before this, but I want to clean up a little bit. Now you can use any type of cheese that you want. Me personally, this is the cheese I like to use. It's in the Ziploc because I took it out the refrigerator. Me personally, I like to use the extra sharp Tillamook cheese. This is probably the best cheese that has ever been created. If you want to argue about it in the comments, we can. Because I don't think there's a better extra sharp cheese. Unless you know something I don't, prove me wrong. But yeah, I'm only going to take a little piece and cut it. And we're pretty much done. Just trying to tidy up a little bit. I probably should have did this in the kitchen. I ain't even gonna lie. But you know, this is fun. This is different. It's different content, so I'm feeling it. Also, so I used spicy taco seasoning, but you don't have to. You can use the mild taco seasoning, or you can just use the regular taco seasoning, or you can just use the chicken taco seasoning. You can use any seasoning your little heart desires. Let me clean this bowl because I'm gonna grate some cheese in there. So that I always keep a lime. So I can like squeeze it on my taco. Now this is so. Ooh. I'm not gonna grate all this cheese because that'll be just ridiculous. I'm just gonna cut a nice little piece off. here. This is very well organized, I say so myself. Grating cheese is grating cheese. There's no special way to do it. I'm cheating because I got a grater, but you just take it and just grate it however you want it. I know you can buy the cheese already grated, but I'm real particular and I like to just do it myself. And you can use any cheese. You can use the grated cheese. You can buy pepper jack cheese, Monterey cheese. You can just use any cheese. Cheese is cheese. And then, oh, so good. So I have a nice size amount of cheese to put on my taco. Just put this on top of that. I'll be right back. I need to go grab a plate. Should have did it earlier. Hold on for a second. All right, y'all, I'm back. Had to go get my plate because we about to sample, honey. We about to sample. You don't do all this work and not sample. This is just Tapatio hot sauce. I hope I said that right. Or, you know, most people say Tapatio or whatever. Now, you know, you can use any taco shell. I like these shells because, one, I don't have to cook them. They're already done for you. Let me stop. Damn, I took the knife away. Okay. You shouldn't do this because it's not really... Oh, never mind, it's tore because I was going to bite it. But don't do that because that's not really sanitary. Especially when other people have to eat off of it. So now, for video purpose, I'll probably just eat maybe one, maybe two, because, you know, I skipped lunch to prepare this video. So now these you can buy these at almost any grocery store. They also have a spicy version of this. It's just like, it just tastes like a Dorito pretty much. It's like the Taco Bell Dorito taco. They do stand up by themselves. So pretty much how I personally make my tacos is I like to do this. I like to put cheese in the bottom. A little cheese at the bottom. And then I come in with I give the meat like a once over. Come in, just put a little meat inside there. Like I said, this recipe can be done with any meat: chicken, pork, steak, beef, shrimp, lobster. The only thing about doing this with seafood is seafood hold seasoning a lot better than like chicken does. So, and then I come back, then chicken, hold on. Seafood holds seasoning a lot better than chicken does. So what I do is I cut the seasoning down pretty much in half so that way it's not too salty. Yo, I like a lot of this on top of there. And then after I do that, occasionally I will top it again with a little bit more cheese. And then I get my hot sauce. And I just sprinkle. It would normally have like sour cream and guacamole in it, but I forgot it. And then you can squeeze your lime on it however much you want. Hold on, I need to do a little Instagram real quick. Hold on for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to do some Instagram stuff really quick. Hopefully that's saved. Okay. I don't like to be on my phones when I do video. On my phone when I do video. That's just crazy to me. I like a lot of sauce because then it'll be juicy. I forgot the jalapenos. I forgot so much stuff. So normally it's really pretty loaded. Like I put jalapenos, guacamole, sour cream. I put the works. And you just so good. It's so good, y'all. Like I said, tomorrow the meat was so much better because the seasoning, what it has set like all the way through the meat. Something fell and that scared me. I love crunchy tacos. Comment down below on what recipe or what y'all want to see me cook next. So good. Honestly, it's not that spicy. No, that's cap because it just kicked in. This video took a lot of work. But this is how I do Taco Tuesday. Let me know how y'all do Taco Tuesday. Like where you do that at. Comment some good Mexican restaurants. I'm trying to scoop up all the stuff. The eating sounds is giving me very much ASMR. Yo, I'm hungry. And you know the crazy part about it is, I had breakfast today, which I normally don't do. I always skip breakfast. I don't know why. Unless I get up and like cook something, I normally just skip breakfast. Especially on days like when I do videos. But I ate. I don't know why I'm so hungry. I need to get like a little table next to here That way I can put like my drink and my napkins and stuff on it, because all of that bending down is just too much. That was good. Oh, I'm getting a haircut on Friday, so don't judge me. I probably should have cleared all of this stuff off before I started eating, but oh well. I'm almost finished. I'm gonna wrap it up. I got to get going. First, I gotta clean all the stuff up first. I'm probably gonna grill lobster tails next time. Depending on how well this cooking video do and how it looks, I'll probably do like some grilled lobster tails or something next time. I really just stuck the whole thing on off. That is so greedy. Okay, y'all. That's about wraps it up. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Taco Tuesday as much as I did. That was good. I hope keep want another one. I ain't gonna lie, that was good. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with anybody and everybody, and let you know what your boy is doing on here on this channel. And I will see you guys in another video. Also, comment down below what videos should I do next. I know I'm not filming at all this weekend because I'll be pretty busy. But yeah, let me know what y'all want to see. And I'll try to deliver it. Y'all, thank you for the support. I love you guys. And peace out.